Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Financial Fridays. Last week we talked about the three parts of the auto insurance policy: sue money, you money, and bells and whistles. We're going to talk about sue money this week. Sue money is what protects you from being sued. If you cause an accident and you cause injury to somebody, instead of paying out of pocket, you want your insurance to pay. Well, just because you have car insurance doesn't mean that it's going to pay necessarily. It all depends on what your limits are. Insurance is only going to pay up to the limit of insurance that you're paying for. So what does that look like on your policy? This can be expressed something like this. It's going to say bodily injury, it's going to have some numbers, property damage can have some numbers. This first number on bodily injury is how much you have per any one person in an accident, and this is how much you have total for the accident for any medical bills, any lost time away from work, any pain and suffering, that sort of thing. And then the property damage is property damage. Damage to other people's cars, damage to any sort of building or anything like that. There was a 7-car pileup on 285 earlier this week. If that person didn't have significant coverage, even if there wasn't any injuries, just on the property damage alone, if there's 6 other vehicles, they were all badly damaged. I mean, if they're Mercedes or Escalades or a Lamborghini, I saw 3 of them today riding around. I mean, that money goes quick. So you need to know how much it is or how much coverage you have. You need to know what your numbers are as well, of how much you need, because if there's $250,000 of damage and you don't have $250,000 of insurance, then they're either going to come after your house, your 401k at work, your future wages. Those can be docked 25% indefinitely as long as it takes to get paid back. So know what your coverage is, know how much you need, and make sure that your insurance bucket is larger than your asset bucket. So that way, if you do cause an accident and somebody's hurt, God forbid, insurance is paying and you're not paying. Next week, we're going to talk about what happens when someone doesn't have enough coverage and they don't have anything that you can go after, so you're not coming out of pocket. So it's very important coverage. You need to tune in next week. Hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.